Hi, Rob Fletcher here at ASF TV. ASF TV covers the sports and fitness events of the Arnold Sports Festival, and beyond that, it's your source of training, education, and motivation to provide you the information to lead a more positive, healthy, fit lifestyle. We also share empowering stories where you have to overcome or you're faced with challenges and adversity. We're all faced with a variety of challenges and the adversities that life throws at us. Today I welcome Dan Cox. Dan, thank you very much for joining us. Dan's going to share a bit of his story, and again, the message here is to find that place. Sometimes we have to dig a little bit deeper, but never give up, never give in. Build the will to win in the game of life, and Dan is a perfect example of that. So Dan, why don't you share with the viewers a little bit of your story and what's happened?
Back in 1983, I was 5 years old, and I was struck by a car when I was crossing the street, and from that, it landed me in the hospital for 3.5 months, and I almost died twice on the way to the hospital, and I have limited use of my right side. I can't move my fingers or my hand, and I can't move my toes or my ankle, but other than that, I have full movement. From there on, it's just been learning how to do things one-handed. So everything that somebody can do with two hands, I have to learn to adjust to do with only one hand at a time.
And I'm sorry, Dan, when did that happen?
Back in 1983, I was 5 years old.
How did you deal with that at a younger age, and how did it transition over as you grew older? How did you deal with this?
Well, when I was younger, I really didn't know how to really cope with much except just to do what I can do. I mean, just to learn how to do everything with only one hand.
And then today, and I can be a testament to how Dan trains. I see him in the gym over here at Metro North, and his work ethic is second to none. How can you explain to others? We all have that adversity and challenge in life, some a lot tougher than others. Where did you find the motivation to really drive yourself to do the things that I see you do, which is lift heavy and you get it done?
I wanted to try and make my right side equivalent to the left side. So I wanted to find a way to start weightlifting.
When did you start training or working out the way that you do?
I want to say it's back in 2008 when I was a student at Columbus State. I went through the training program there. They have for a personal training facility down there. Mm-hmm. So I asked them if it was possible to be able to gain muscle on the right side, and they said and they told me anything's worth a try. So I started doing research on the internet to try and find things to make adaptive equipment for the right side.
And so I'm sure you've inspired a lot of people, like even myself. As I said, I'm over there sweating and doing my thing, and then I see you pushing and digging deep. Again, there's many things that we're faced with, but that desire, that will, at any point did you feel like giving up from when this first happened? Or, I know we all say, why me, why did this happen? But was it at any particular point a lot more challenging?
It was in the beginning because I didn't see the results, and I was going through the motions, but I didn't.
How old were you then?
Every day. Every day since then, and I wanted to. I'm always thinking of ways to try and better myself and try and find different ways to make things work. So I just never gave up.
Okay, so Dan, at 5 years old, the doctor went to your parents. Aside from almost dying, correct?
Correct.
The doctors came back and told your parents, you're going to walk again. We're going to talk, right?
Right.
And basically, they gave up on you. They were just saying, this is not going to happen, not walking, almost dead. and your speech and talking is going to be a major factor.
Correct.
And at that point, at 5,
5.
what was that feeling like? I can't even imagine hearing that, where your parents can be laying that information to.
It was unbelievable. I mean,
Can you remember that when that was actually that
actually,
conversation?
yes.
I would imagine, yeah.
I woke up from the coma from 6 weeks. Yes, I remember. I remember that. It was terrifying. I didn't know where I was at 5 years old. When you're in a coma for 6 weeks, you don't remember anything, and it was terrifying to wake up and then parents come and tell you all these things that you're never gonna walk or talk or you're never gonna be able to gain muscle on the right side at all.
So now you're a strong guy. What are your workouts like now when you go to the gym? What do you do?
I really do high intensity workouts to try and even out the right side to make it level with the left.
And they are intense. I've seen them. So, all right, Dan. So, give me an example. Let's take legs. What could you do, or how strong is your lower body?
I build up my left leg so I could compensate with that to be able to use both legs at the same time. So for a year, I leg pressed with only one leg, and I got the max of leg pressing 6 sets of 5 at 900 pounds with one leg. And just the other day with both legs, I did 5 sets of 10 with both legs because I was able to build up the strength in both legs.
1,000 pounds for reps. Told by the doctors never walk again, on his deathbed, writing him off. Deep. Gotta dig deep in life. Dan, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.